I'm definitely not putting Paul George over Paul Pierce.
Definitely
I'm
not
not doing
Paul
that.
George.
Oh, why not? Damn,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I had him over him.
He's not
Go.
clutch. He's not clutch
He's
enough,
not clutch enough.
Okay.
and he ain't got that jewelry that the truth got, man.
And it's debatable because I would say this about Paul George: as good as he is, I haven't seen him get over. I haven't seen him really get over challenges as far as like the opposition
Drinking the playoffs, man.
series,
Hold up.
like his series wins in
Hold
the
up. Are we
playoffs.
forgetting when he was a young buck, he was going to the Eastern
Mhm.
Conference Finals? Are we forgetting about all of that?
Averages 22 points.
Yeah, but he's a two-way player.
Yeah, he is.
If we're stacking Paul George and Paul Pierce next to each other, it's not even a comparison. That's what I'm gonna say.
It's a
Defense,
If we
Paul
go
George
back-
defense
even if we
is
go
so
back
much
to-
better than Paul Pierce defense. So much better. And then their offense is like, yeah.
Paul
Pierce has some moves on the offense, and he had the handle.
Who got more handle,
consistent.
Paul George or Paul Pierce, guys?
They handle.
Arguably, I feel like
I'm
Paul Pierce.
I'm looking at you sideways,
could
cool
hold his
man.
own.
I'm looking at you sideways.
Hey.
I'm looking at you sideways.
We might
man.
have to get another monitor just to look at Paul Pierce's highlights. The boy had some boogie. He had some
He
handle.
got more handle than Paul George.
Paul George is quicker than upper handle, but I think Paul Pierce and his handle is around the same.
What are we talking about?
I don't feel it's
What are we talking about?
too much of a gap.
Paul George has better handle. He's way more athletic. He's
like-
twice the defender.
Kyrie, Paul Pierce, right? And then you said Paul Pierce and Paul George. I'm like, okay, like when I think Paul George, I don't think
You think handle when you
I don't think so.
you think Paul Pierce?
I think athleticness. I think speed, and I see power, but I don't really see.
I feel like Paul Pierce might be
like crazy
stronger than Paul George, but that's about it. And their shooting is hand in hand also. I think Paul Pierce is just more clutch.
That's not the
in his heyday. He had some weight on him.
In the arsenal than Paul George, a lot more.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
No, he
okay.
do.
All right, so we put Paul George on that Celtic team. Do he not win a championship? Come on. Maybe? What are we talking about? No, they would have had 2 or 3. They would have had 2 or 3.
If they switch?
Huh?
Nah.
Yeah,
Paul Pierce is over.
If we switch.
We don't know that.
So now we got Paul George, KG, and Ray Allen. They would have won a championship.
I don't know.
Easily.
Now, if you're saying that, yeah.
Before Paul Pierce had KG and Ray Allen, was not competing for championships.
I don't know. Guys. This is the same Paul George I seen lose to the Young Jazz, and it's the same one I seen lose to Dame.
He had a good team when
Westbrook.
It didn't show up.
What happened?
He had a good team when he played with Russ and Melo, and he didn't show up.
We know they didn't have good chemistry. We know that. Come on.
Yeah, but individuals.
But still, granted, with the talent, compared to his team, you know what's crazy? A Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker would have beat that Jazz team. We would definitely beat that Jazz team. A young, inexperienced Jazz team. Was losing to, and I was so happy the light was off of Melo. Look who overalls is up. You see Westbrook and Paul George. They in the 90s. Yo, that game is on them. And on Paul George, the taller, more athletic. So I don't know. It might be a debate, with those two.
I just looked it up so far. Their offensive numbers are like identical. So now, only thing to look at is defense.
No, it's not. Different ways to score the board. Paul Pierce, because he had the lack of athleticism, that Paul George has is different.
And let's not talk about Paul George having that big injury. But
look,
but he been having little injuries his whole career.
All right, so look, guys, my next question to y'all. I'm a young kid, right? You just so happen to hear me talking about basketball with my friends. They bring up you bring up the name Paul Pierce. I say, who is Paul Pierce? What do you say to me?
I say,
in a nutshell,
he's a competitor, he's a champion, and he's a great scorer. That's what I tell him.
Hey. Same question to you, Go. I don't know, who's this Paul Pierce character, and should I respect him?
You should definitely respect him. His game show you gotta respect him, man. Any big challenge he ever had, he stepped up to the plate. He's clutch. Nick is why he got the name The Truth. Like that's what
not on the top 10.
I got him in my top 10, just edging the top 10. I got him at number 9. I think.
And it's
looking like you're playing both sides, Go. You're playing both sides. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how the GOAT is over here jumping up.
Just inside
over the fence. He's jumping over the fence. It's like, come on.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do to handle that. Billy the GOAT. Underrated or overrated? This is the thing about underrated, overrated. You got to put him in a category.
Yeah, I feel like he's underrated. Underrated.
All right. Final call. Underrated. Why?
Underrated because you see the lack of respect that my cousin is giving him, man.
Wow.
Underrated.
It is somewhat of a little bit of
He show up.
I don't want to say hate.
Kobe's and LeBron, he putting up 30. Paul George.
Their numbers look identical. Their career numbers look identical. They both average 19.
Yeah, but come on, Paul Pierce at the end of his career had up bad numbers.
I would feel
come on, what are we talking about?
Reality, I feel like the separation could be said for them could be their mental
points a game.
I feel
like his mental and clutch is far succeeds Paul George. I mean, Paul George still in the game.
I got you.
He got a lot of time.
We're just gonna act like defense is not a part of the game. That's what we're gonna do.
No, defense is.
Twice the defensive player Paul Pierce is, guys. So what are we talking about?
But then I'm trying to understand why are you getting beaten then? If you are who you are, like why are you losing to teams like the Jazz?
Dame Wave bye-bye.
And the Trailblazers.
Was that last year? super how Dame Wave bye-bye in that man's face last year.
So that all right, guys. You know what, guys? You guys got it. You guys got
for him too.
it. That's what we're gonna
do. And then Paul George, your boy Paul George.
I'll say this: Paul George's career is not over, so we can't just do that.
Reality, you're 100% right on that. And with that being said, up to you, Reality. Underrated, overrated. Where does he fall in? I may be biased.
He's right where he's supposed to be. I really don't feel like he's underrated or overrated. He's a respected veteran.
Oh, okay.
He's a respected veteran.
But you put him. Look. I would say this: are you putting him in basketball purgatory
as a respected veteran? Sure. Easy, very well respected. Old school player.
Well, I would have to put him. From my take, he's definitely underrated. He doesn't have the crazy superstar numbers as a LeBron James or Kevin Durant. I have seen him in occasions, and Go would agree with me. Come through clutch for his team. Holding down the old time Celtics a long time with Anthony Walker. Antoine Walker. Thank you, GOAT. Don't cut me off. But
I cut you out, bro.
Thank you. But anyway, I digress. I I feel like he's underrated because I've seen the best out of him. His way of just getting to the line to score. 3 points, clutch shots, and he got a championship to boot. So for that, I would say he underrated.
Nah, he's a great player.
All right. So with that being said, I guess, man, we might as well wrap this sucker up. Billy the GOAT, you tell these fine biased fans what they could do.
Yo, you people out there, like, subscribe, and comment.
All right. Stay biased, my friends.